Namaste, Prakash here. There was this spiritual aspirant who gets married and he has a lovely wife who comes as a life partner. After about a month or so, they set out on their first honeymoon. But before they move on to the honeymoon, she keeps on observing him, meditating, talking a lot about Guru. She's not really able to understand a person who he rarely meets. How does he keep on talking about him? There's so much of faith and love that comes out in his voice. She is intrigued but not able to ask him because of they just married and they're yet to start completely understanding each other. During this honeymoon time, she decides to bring up the topic and ask him, what is it that exactly creates that kind of love and faith? And how a person who he rarely meets has so much of influence on him. She asked the question 2-3 times, but he does not answer. He just gives a smile. And one of the days when they are in the honeymoon, they go out on a boat ride. Just two of them, they take a boat and then they pedal or whatever and then oar. Then they go. A little bit way through, she brings that question again. What is it that really creates so much of love and faith? How is it that you're always talking about him, you're always, whatever you say revolves around him or his teachings, and things like that. So the husband, instead of answering directly, pulls out a knife, very, very sharp knife, and sort of slashes it through the air in a way which is very menacing, as if he's about to kill her. And when that movement in the air ends, it just ends near the neck of his wife. But during this time, not even once, she is really flustered. She is not afraid. She doesn't throw up. She doesn't shout. She just continuously smiling at him. And as he stops the knife very, very, very close to her neck, he asks her a question. Weren't you afraid when I took the knife and I was about to bring it down on your neck? She said, absolutely not. How is it possible? You are my wife. You are my husband. I am your wife. And that love that I have, I know for certainty that you are not going to kill me. So then he asked her, we hardly know each other for a month. We haven't yet even understood each other. Yet, we have developed a trust which is now almost bordering on love, where you are able to trust me in full. Imagine a person with whom I have been literally living through ages as far as I know, even from my previous lives, where every single moment he is taking care in some way or another, whether I know it or not, like a mother who takes care of the child all the time, even when it is asleep, when it is awake. The mother's focus is always on the child, all the time. Would the child even know that the mother would do anything? Would the child even think that the mother would do anything which is not in his interest? It's not possible. The same way, the Guru that I have, the Master as we call, I tend to love because I know that everything he does, whether I understand or not, whether I am able to accept or digest or not, I know it is for my good. When I brought out that knife and I was about to cut your neck, you knew for certainty that being your lover, you being my beloved, there is nothing that I can do which would be against your interest. The same is true for a spiritual aspirant and the relationship that he has for his or her Guru. It takes time, cannot be explained in words. It's something that you have to grow into So she asked him, does every spiritual aspirant have the same feeling towards the Guru? He said it may not be possible. Each one, the way the different planets are connected to the sun, they're all hooked on to the sun, yet they're hooked on in a different way, different distances. They bring out different characteristics based on how they respond to the energy that they receive from the sun. Likewise, each aspirant reflects the glory, the love of the Guru in different ways. I reflect it in a specific way, but it is unique to me and him. The same way you and I are a unique pair. There are several pairs in the world. Each one have their own husband-wife relationship, but each is unique. Then she understands what it really means. And she is fascinated by this guru-disciple relationship, the way we all should be, shouldn't we? Thank you.